Coming up on MCTV, a homecoming bar crawl divides the campus. MCTV starts now. Welcome to MCTV. I'm Erin Hinkle. 15 students were disciplined after participating in an off-campus bar crawl during homecoming weekend. These students were put into quarantine, and the whole incident started a number of social media conversations that caused Scott Sinnott to hold a roundtable discussion to promote campus unity.
I think that because everyone is feeling the pressure of classes, the election, COVID, I think that it has kind of hindered people's ability to pull back and really see others' perspectives. Look at the state we're in now. Like, people are just constantly attacking each other, and it's because we are just mentally so tired that we don't have the energy to kind of recoil and be like, okay, like, do I need to say this, or am I just acting on my strong emotions? So I do think mental health wise, it has affected what is being put out on social media.
To learn more about this, pick up a copy of the Monmouth College Courier on Friday or read it online at monmouthcollegecourier.org. According to the U.S. News and World Report's Best Colleges for 2021, Monmouth is ranked number 127 in the National Liberal Arts Colleges category, and since 2013 has risen almost 50 spots. Dean of Faculty and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Mark Wildhart, said that the ranking is very gratifying because it reflects the dedication everyone at Monmouth takes to make students academically successful.
You know, we like rankings, we like lists. This is the reason that BuzzFeed exists, is because we love them. And part of what a college list does is it helps us understand what that college's strengths and weaknesses are. For us, the fact that we are a value school indicates that our students are ones who are looking for something that is a great value in terms of their educations. The cost point is right, and the things that they get out of it are also right. The rankings are one of the ways in which we can catch somebody's attention. But what will actually help them land here and what will help their experience be great is all the people who are already here.
To see more information on the ranking, head to usnews.com. Stockdale Fellows, named after James and Sybil Stockdale, is Monmouth College's premier leadership and scholarship program, said Jacob McLean, Assistant Director of Leadership Development and Service for Monmouth College. Stockdale Fellows engage in Alternative Spring Break, where the members participate in a week-long service project. Alternative Spring Break is the largest service project for the Fellows. During last semester's spring break, the members were forced to come home early, but not before they cleaned up trash from the Mississippi River in Tennessee.
Yeah, the service project, though, was fantastic. I mean, spring break service projects allow people to connect with a cohort of people. And so the spring break service project is always good for that reason. But in our few days of working, I mean, we had picked up close to, what did they say? I think it was close to 42,000 pounds of trash. It was a lot of work in a short amount of time. And being able to see the relationships form and everything like that in relation to the service.
McLean also wanted members of the campus community to know that there are leadership opportunities outside of Stockdale Fellows and that he is always up for a live chat and can be contacted at jmclean@monmouthcollege.edu or at the Wackerly Center. As a part of homecoming each year, the college awards the Distinguished Alumnus Award. This year it went to Steve Bloomer, a 1983 graduate and former Vice President of Development here at Monmouth. Bloomer is a retired colonel in the United States Army Corps of Engineers and is currently Senior Vice President of Advancement for Phi Delta Theta National Foundation. He said finding out he got the award was not what he was expecting when he got the call.
Hannah Maher, who is now Vice President for Development College Relations at Monmouth College, attempted to get a hold of me, and I was Zooming, I had phone calls, I had a full schedule that day. And I was getting bombed by college Scott's Day, stuff. And she called, and then she called again. And after two times, I thought, well, this must be more than that. So the third time, I was able to drop what I was doing. I picked it up, and Hannah small talked me for about 4 minutes and said, "Hey, I got something." I said, "I've already given to Scott's Day." She goes, "No, no, 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 it's not that. It's not money. It's something more fun." And she said, you were one of 23 applications submitted for Distinguished Alumnus Award from Monmouth College. And she goes, "It was an outstanding application, and you were selected by the alumni board."
Bloomer received the Distinguished Alumnus Award during a virtual ceremony on October 9th. Art is the focus of this year's Hatch Award for Excellence in Teaching. Professor Stacey Lotes has taught at Monmouth for 25 years, but even back in high school, her future as an educator was showing through.
My art teacher in high school kind of put a bug in my ear, and he said, "Well, yeah, you're going to school." And I said, "To do what?" And he said, "Well, I think you're going to make art." And I said, "Yeah, and then what would I do?" And he said, "Well, I think you'll probably teach someday." And I said, "Nah, I don't know about that." Well, I was thinking teaching like kindergarten through 12th grade, and I really wasn't very interested in that path. But being a first-gen college student, the idea of ever being a college professor was not even on my radar.
The Hatch Excellence in Teaching Award is given by alumni each year. The senior art exhibition usually takes place in the spring, but with the outbreak of COVID-19, it had to be canceled and was rescheduled for the fall. 3 May graduates were featured, along with 2 seniors graduating this December. This exhibition is the capstone project for graduating art majors and is the culmination of years of hard work.
And so the senior exhibition is a lot different from just a critique at the end of a project in a class, or even the final critique for a class, because it is this presentation of a long-term development of their ideas and values and motivations for art making.
Well, it sort of felt like I finally got like closure, with a little bit of closure, especially since we didn't get like an actual graduation ceremony and all that kind of stuff. So it was nice to be able to get this final exhibition. So I know everyone was really disappointed, all the art majors, that we weren't gonna have our final show. So it's definitely nice to just get that, finally have it, and everything we'd worked so hard for since like freshman year.
The exhibition's last day for viewing was October 8th, but Cordoba's art can be viewed at nataliecordobaart.weebly.com. Coming up after the break in sports, volleyball has returned to practice. Normally, Scott's volleyball would be in the middle of their season, but the team is still hopeful for spring. The team has been practicing 3 days a week while wearing masks and maintaining appropriate social distancing as best they can. The team has added 4 freshmen to their roster this year, and they will also lose 4 seniors after the season is over.
We lack a lot of team chemistry without being able to give each other high fives after plays and not being able to be close to each other, which means we can't do team scrimmages, so that makes practice kind of difficult.
I feel really excited when I get told that we could possibly have a season in the spring. It gives me a little bit of hope. It's something to work for and practice now. I know it would not be a normal season, but getting the opportunity just to play a few games would make it all worth it.
The last day of practice for the volleyball team will be October 30th, with hopes of beginning a season in the spring. Thanks for joining in with MCTV. We'll see you next time.